Hi everyone, I am Sabria and today I'm going to present for you my work on the economic influence of the port on the city's morphology, a case study of Casablanca as a port city. So to start, the port is a crucial factor for the city's economic prosperity and has direct and indirect impacts on the morphological development of the city. The research aims to understand the influence of the port on the economy of the cities. It investigates the interface of the port and the city through a focused analysis of the specific case study, the port of Casablanca. Through analyzing the historical development of the city, using mapping and morphological studies to illustrate the urban and landscape changes. The analysis uncovers the economic impact of the port throughout important historical events, and findings reveal that the main source of Casablanca's prosperity is the port of Casablanca. Results show significant urban growth of the city, starting from the port and the historical core, expanding towards the periphery. This expansion is linked to the city's economic prosperity through the years and results in the emergence of new urban zones. The study also reveals the influence of ports in the lives of cities and highlights the role of ports in the morphological development of any port city. Morocco is a country located in North Africa. It's situated in the northwestern corner of the continent. It shares coastlines with the North Atlantic Ocean to the west and the Mediterranean Sea to the north. To the east and southeast, it shares borders with Algeria, and to the south, it shares borders with the Western Sahara. To the north, across the Mediterranean Sea, is Spain, which is separated from Morocco by the Strait of Gibraltar. The port is a multifunctional port, mainly focused on trade and has other functions. It covers 450 hectares and can accommodate and process up to 40 vessels at a time. The study tries to understand the interface of port city and analyze the economic impact of the port on the city's morphological expansion. And the purpose is to reach a comprehensive understanding of the economic effect of the port of Casablanca on the morphology of the city to inform urban planning and decision making. In the case of port's typology, it is based on the centrality and the intermediacy of the port and the city by the study of the Korea and the 2006 on port's typology. In the case of Casablanca, it is a city port where the centrality and the intermediacy are medium. So from 1907 to 2016, the port is like a middle ground city port. It has a strategic location and plays an important role in local and international trading, boosting the economy without being dominant. So the port is at the edge of the city but serves as a central core for its economy. Considering the port-city interface according to Hull 1998, it can be analyzed through 6 stages that defines the port and city interaction throughout the years. So in the case of Casablanca port-city interface, the port expanded through the city and the old Medina, so the historical core. The port is closely connected with the city's development. It expands and becomes a part of the city, and the port and the Medina relationship shows how they affect each other. This connection between the port and the city makes Casablanca an important trade point. Regarding the historical evolution of Casablanca, Casablanca port has witnessed a rich historical evolution marked by significant events spanning various eras, starting from the pre-colonial era where the water break was settled until the post-independence and expansion eras. The historical journey port reflects its enduring significance and adaptation to the evolving geopolitical and economic landscapes. The port first evolved around the Medina, the historical core, and started spreading throughout the city in a spider network of transportation. Then the city was completely centered on the port to adapt to its strategic location, and the morphology of the city expanded accordingly. To properly analyze the morphological change, the use of three principal schools of urban morphology is crucial for the study: the English school, the French school, and the Italian school. The research also utilized quantitative data collection approach, integrating mapping techniques, building upon existing literature regarding the morphological change. Regarding the theoretical framework, is centered around the port-city interface, the economic base, and urban morphology concept, three schools of thought theories. The important ports of Morocco are approximately a dozen. Morocco has approximately 40 ports spread over the coastal region. The port of Casablanca is one of the largest and busiest ports in Morocco. It refers to the collective facilities and terminals. It includes many functions such as being a commercial port, a fishing port, a marina, as well as facilities and infrastructure for the floating and dry docking. Regarding the historical evolution, we can see how the port and the city evolved through the years. Following the 1912 protectorate, Lyoté shaped Casablanca's economy and initiated the urban supervision policy. So this was during the colonial period, where Casablanca port activity enhances the city's economic development, drawing national and foreign investments and gradually transforming it to a modern city and the economic capital of the kingdom. The interface between the port and the city of Casablanca is characterized by a dynamic network of roads that has organically grown. As the Casablanca port evolved into a vital hub for international trade, the need for connectivity with the surrounding city became a must. And over time, the network of roads radiating from the port expanded in a spider network, as you can see in the figure. The crucial arteries are the roads that not only facilitate the movement of cargo from and to the port, but also connects Casablanca to the broader region and the international transportation network. The spider network of roads symbolize the relationship between the port and the growth of the city, underscoring the symbiotic nature of their development and the role of transportation infrastructure in shaping the economic aspect of the city. Regarding the first morphological study, the emergence of the important neighborhoods during the post-colonial period, the expansion of the city. So these important districts shows the city's dynamic evolution and diverse cultural tapestry. We have the old Medinas, the historic heart that preserves the ancient origins and culture with its narrow streets and traditional markets. We have the Casablanca port that serves as a pivotal economic hub and fosters development. We have the other districts and neighborhoods that reflect a blend of traditional contemporary influences. We also have the industrial zones around the port. And together these districts show a narrative of Casablanca, multi-faced identity and growth. Regarding the morphological study, throughout the study, results show significant urban growth of the city, starting from the port and the Medina, expanding towards the periphery and affecting the nearby areas. This expansion is linked to the city's economic prosperity through the years and results in the emergence of new urban zones. The study reveals the influence of ports in the lives of cities and highlights the role of ports in the morphological development of any port city. The Casablanca port became a city port around the beginning of the 20th century, before the end of the French protectorate. It was assigned as a city port due to the extensive modernization and infrastructure evolution, maritime trading, and expansion of the urbanized areas. The outcome of the general analysis indicates that Casablanca's primary source of prosperity is the port, the largest port in the country. Thank you for listening.